to do a current energies check-in. So I thought this would just be quite interesting. Just the thought of it popped in my head, and I thought, yeah, why not? Let's just sort of see the energies that are going on in the world at the moment. Energies, and I don't really know what, to be honest. I've just got this like current energies check-in thing to do, and I thought, oh well, let's just see, because I just see what we're being affected by, probably, in a spiritual way, and we'll just see where it takes us. So I'll tune in to Creator, and hang on, I got this before, too low FPS. I'll have to try to figure out how to do that before, and I don't have much luck. Well, I'll try and figure out the frame rate thingy that I keep getting up here, but hopefully it's okay for everybody that's watching, and I'll try and figure that one out another time. Okay, so yeah, so really just to just see what's going on, see what Creator wants to bring through, really see what Creator wants to bring through for all of us. And then I will do some readings, individual ones, at the end of this, just to see the energies that are affecting some people. Hey, hi Angela. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. So just to let you know, if you are interested in a card reading, you can go to my website, which is www.healingpathways.co.nz. And I do have 3 different tiers for my card reading. So you've got $60 for a 20-minute reading, $100 for a 40-minute reading, and $140 for an hour's reading. So just so that you know. Hi Mel. Lovely to have you here today. Woo. All right. So hi Phyllis. Lovely. It's nice to know who's watching. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to find out. I don't know if there is, but I only know when you actually leave a message. So it's nice. Okay. So let's just get in the mode here. Okay, so Credible that is. Can you please show us the energies, the main energies that are affecting us at this time? Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Show me. So just so you know, I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, which is a rather lovely one. I'll see if I've got a box here to show. Oh, sorry, it's a bit bright, isn't it? There we go. Rebecca Campbell. Yeah. Okay, we had one flip out. Interesting. Yes, just say yes. Whoa, I've got a light on here. There, you can see that there. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to read from the book, and then I'm going to tune in and just see what Creator wants to bring through. Okay, so let's see what this one says. This is actually a new deck for me as well. It's quite exciting. If you're into cards and things, it's always exciting when you get a new deck. Right, 28. Oh, okay. Let's see if you can see this. Yes, 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 yes. Don't overthink it, just say yes. Well, there we go. Okay, so it's giving me a laugh for tonight. Okay, Creator, thank you. What would you like to tell us about this card? Okay, Creator's telling me it's time for us to release the blocks. It's time for us to see those blocks that are being presented to us. He's telling me that we are receiving messages. We're getting a lot of signs at the moment. And things that are blocks that are there that have been there for a long time. Now, I'm just seeing what he's showing me here. Okay, mainly ancestral blocks. However, it's interesting. I just got an image of a druid. So thank you. So what he's telling me, ancestral, but also belief systems, in, you know, as far as like spiritual belief systems. So I'm just getting this feeling of what Creator's telling me is that it's time for us to really look at these blocks, really recognize them. You know, if we have resistance somewhere, let's look at that resistance, because if we actually look at it, most probably we will realize that it's not ours. Okay, it's not ours in this lifetime, that this is a block that we've inherited from an ancestor. It's possibly a past life block, but that this is something that is not actually a part of us. It's really interesting. He's actually showing me this like an image of a person, and this block like in front of them. That's actually sort of removed from them. Oh, that's kind of interesting visual. Thank you, Creator. So we're actually preventing ourselves from saying yes a lot at the moment because of these blocks that we've had for so long throughout our lives, is what I feel. And we may have had proof that these blocks are there, but as you know, in ThetaHealing, you know, that when we've done ThetaHealing, those who've done that, is that these blocks are there. They're in our subconscious, but they're not always a part of us. And you know, it's good for us to actually question whether they actually have real meaning and resonance in our lives, or whether they're just something that's sort of been ignited in our DNA, but isn't actually pertinent in our lives at this time. So that is the biggest feeling that I'm getting. Thank you, Creator. Is that thank you, Creator. He just pointed out, just showed me the word light on this book. He's saying that the world is being flooded with light at the moment, and a lot of these blocks are being highlighted, and that there actually is so much support for us at the moment. We're surrounded by beautiful angels, light beings, ancestors, and just spirit guides. Thank you. And that they're very close to us at this time and really supporting us, and they're actually putting wonderful opportunities in our paths, and we're getting a lot of signs for these opportunities, and it really is coming down to, it's time for us to say yes. It's time for us to really start getting more into that positive mindset, and start saying yes more often, because we need to be doing that. The world needs a lot more yes than no at the moment, because it's the only way that we're going to really get a lot more of this positive energy pouring in. Okay, great, thank you. He's just saying allowing the positive energy to come in, because he's telling me that it's all around there anyway, it's all around us. But we just have to make that conscious decision. Conscious decision is important to open that doorway, you know, by accepting, by really looking at something and saying, is there really a reason to be fearful? Is that a good solid reason? Or is that just something, a part of me that I actually don't even need anymore? It's a part of me that's just like, you know, a habit, a habit, something that we're used to. So that's the biggest message that I'm getting from this. And I really love that energy. So I just want to see if you guys are going to show me something else from this card as I look at it. Okay. Just seeing so much support coming down from these lights that are above these three ladies. Oh, hi Sonia. Also, thank you. Community is important. Finding those people that you relate to, those people that you resonate with in your life. They could be a partner, a friendship, but it's really important, thank you, that we recognize these connections with these people and really allow ourselves, interesting, thank you, allow ourselves to be vulnerable. That can be challenging, can't it, sometimes? But it's allowing, trusting, thank you, trusting the people that we know are on our wavelength, know who we resonate with. Thanks. He's saying it's very important that we allow ourselves to be more open and be more trusting and vulnerable with those people. And again, he's telling me that if we don't feel that way, take a moment to look at it within ourselves and just say, is there a good reason for this? It might be that there's something, your subconscious is saying, oh no, there's something not quite right with this person. But it could also be, your past hurts that are coming through, or ancestral hurts. So really this is about being very mindful at this time. And really, questioning. There's a lot of questioning in this. But it's about, like I say, yes, it's ultimately about saying yes more than no, definitely. I've just automatically picked up another deck of cards, so we're obviously going to do some shuffling here. That happens out again. I'm like, oh, what happened there? Oh, Greta just got me to pick the cards up. Okay, so what else would you like to tell us, Creator, from the cards? Just let me know if this is resonating with you. If this, you can, sort of feels right to you on some level. Okay, Creator, what else would you like to tell us, please? What else would you like to tell us with these cards? Okay. Yeah. All right. Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles, I'll try and get the light right. That's in this deck that I've got here, which is the Angel Wisdom. Anybody that wants to know, Angel Wisdom tarot deck. So yeah, Six of Pentacles is really leading on just from what I said, which is about connection with others. It's about give and take. It's about fairness. It's about equality. It's about, receiving things that you deserve, but also being fair with others. A give and take. Cool. Thank you, Sonia. It says on here, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance. Borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. So it's really that equal give and take feeling, okay? Keeping balance. It really is a card of balance, the Six of Pentacles. So this is what's important as well, because thank you, Creator's telling me, he just said to me, how can you say yes when you're out of balance? That's what he just said to me. And I suppose, if I think about it, if you're not feeling in balance yourself, then it's really kind of difficult to be present within yourself and feel that you can be sort of positive and know what to say yes to. I think this is saying thank you. Yeah, this is the balance is important. It's also about the give and take, about relating with others, that friendship, the vulnerability, that I was talking about as well. That is important. Just see what else I might get from this. Okay. Yeah, I just sort of getting this sort of feeling, this message of you don't have to be anyone special to make an impact on the world, to be able to open up those energies. Yeah, be able to open up those energies. You know, open up to the light that's coming in. Okay, thank you. There's just so many ways that, you know, you can be doing that without even realizing it, you know. Okay, just feel I need to just get one more card out of here. Oh, 2 more cards. Okay, I've got the 8 of Swords and the Magician. This is telling me, don't be afraid of your power. Don't be afraid of what you can do. Again, this is, thank you. Again, this is going back to our old ancestry, past life stuff, spiritual beliefs about how, you know, we can't be powerful within ourselves, that we have to look outside of ourselves for that, or go to someone else to get the answers, and to make things happen and to create changes in our lives. This is just such a reminder that you do hold the power, that we all hold the power within ourselves. And thank you. And that this is now becoming more prominent. Our abilities are becoming stronger now. They're becoming more apparent as this more light is flooding the earth. And okay, so I'm just getting more messages coming in. And everyone, thank you, and everyone has a different ability, you know, that's the other thing, we're all so unique, and so we all bring a different perspective into the world, and a different way to connect with others, a different way to heal other people, and, you know, for us to be healed within ourselves as well. I just want to show you these 2 cards just in case anybody wants to see, but we've got the Magician and the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is about feeling trapped, and thinking that there's no way out of it, no way out of getting through, but there actually is a way of getting through. The Magician is about, you know, magic, about power, about self-empowerment. It's about manifesting, about what you can manifest. Yeah, and thank you. And that is another thing, yes, thank you, Creator, is that we're in a time of great manifestation at the moment. You may have noticed that in your own lives, that a lot of things are happening. You might be thinking about something and it's happening pretty quickly. So that is a really strong energy that's around at the moment. Okay, so does anybody have any questions or anything that they want to say? Oh, lovely. You got the World card on the bottom. The World card. We're ending a cycle on the earth, and we're entering a brand new cycle, and it is the age of Aquarius, so officially, so that does mean that we are entering into a new phase on earth, and there's a lighter energy and light energy that's coming to the earth. Okay, everybody's so quiet. Have a sip of tea. Okay. I'm just going to blow my nose a bit. How rude. How rude. On a live video. Okay. Right. So everybody's gone quiet. Unless I've got the same problem. Oh. Oh, I just got on the manifesting, Phyllis. I don't know if you put anything. Talking to our media. People are thinking differently. In what way do you mean that, Sonia? Oh, so Phyllis, you mean that that's been happening? You've been getting that manifesting thing that's going on, like, you know, noticing that going on in your life. Oh wow, cool. Yes, that's sort of, yeah, that's what's happening, and it's like the seeds that we've planted, even a long time ago, are starting to come to fruition. That's what I'm saying. You know, things that perhaps you wanted for a long time, things that you've been wanting to have for a long time, are now starting to come to fruition. Oh, how cool. Yeah, Sonia, what do you mean, does it mean people are thinking differently? People, I think, generally people are starting to think differently. I think if yeah, it's hard to know which is more hateful and not gentle. I don't know. I can't say I've come across that. But when people don't want to change, then that can bring out a more negative side of them. And when people are changing around them in a positive way and they feel like they're losing control, then that can affect them as well. I feel everybody is being encouraged to be lighter in energy, bring more light into their lives. But some people will be more resistant, and that can then bring about negativity. Yeah, it brings what you need from all directions. Yeah. It's really interesting, isn't it? That's what I find. Thank you. Thank you for that feedback there. The octopus thoughts. Yeah, it's really quite a fascinating time. But also, you know, keep in mind too, Sonia, that when people react and things that are negative that go on around us can sometimes be triggering us to look at some part of ourself that needs healing. So just keep that in mind if you've been experiencing some negativity. Oh, cool. Thank you, Angela. Right. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll move on, and I've got some readings to do. So Marie, you're the first one. So we're going to have a look about how the energies at the moment are affecting you. Okay. Yeah. Actually, just before I do that, just make sure I've finished on that, because have I finished on that one, Creator? I just sort of felt a little pause when I was shuffling. Make sure. Okay, I just need to do that. I just got one more thing I want to do before we move on, Marie, and then I'll be with you. I just want to do, how do we best navigate this energy that we're in at the moment? Yeah, thank you. Okay. And I'll try and remember to do that for these readings as well. Yeah, nearly there, Marie. Just a little bit longer. I'll just get this next one done. How we best navigate this energy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, creative. You can just show me, please. And I'll need one of those too. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, because it could be quite useful to know. Oh, interesting. And you want me to do one of these? Okay. Oh. Okay. So, the one that came out was the Hermit. So the Hermit is usually about going into your shell, moving, being away from the world. But it does mean more than that. So yeah, it says here, time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. We were just saying about that. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. Those are the keywords that are on the card. So what I'm feeling with this is really about, and it's a bit interesting because it sort of tags on a bit from what I said to you, Sonia, about looking at, if you're getting these triggers, then take that time to be still, to go in and to really be, honest. We have to be honest with ourselves about, what is this triggering in me? What emotion is this bringing up? I really feel this is part of this, is really about self-reflection. Thank you. And then healing the inside in order to give more effectively, you know, to others, to be able to shine that light. Yeah, there's a lot, again, that you're thinking the vulnerability again coming in, about being vulnerable with ourselves, you know, really seeing that, who we are, who we really are within ourselves, allowing that to come up. Thank you. Making, noticing the difference. What's the difference? Is this, you know, is this how my mother reacts, or is this how I react? You know, have I inherited this, or have I just seen a behavior and I'm just copying that behavior? Have I just been experiencing a behavior and I'm reacting this way, and now it's just become habit? You know, it's taking that time just to be more self-reflective. Also, I've got expecting miracles. This is from another deck. This is the Gateway cards. Anybody wants to know? Expecting miracles, emerging into grace, and following your bliss. So again, expecting miracles, it's that yes card. You know, it's about that positive mindset. Expecting good things to happen, noticing when the good things are happening, and accepting those things when they happen, okay, because often we don't. So really being present in that moment, because by being present in that moment, accepting, really seeing, integrating positive experiences, we then can be open to more positive experiences. Opening my soul to grace, you know, that's really about, you know, being open to these beautiful energies that are around us. And allowing healing to come in as well, because the universe really wants to heal us, especially at this time. Okay, so again, I keep getting that word vulnerable, and I keep saying, but it keeps coming into my head. And following your bliss, you know, that's so important. It's important now for us to do what we feel we really want to be doing, things that make us happy. Because the more that we are happy, the more that we can be sort of like creative and in that beautiful, creative, happy energy, the more that we light that up with other people, the more that we put healing energies out into the world. Okay, so, right, thank you, Creator. We just needed to do that bit.